everyone, welcome to Real Issues, where we talk about marriage, relationships, and godly parenting. My name is Ade-Oyinleye. On Real Issues today, we'll be talking about the comparison trap. Beware of the comparison trap. Most times we tend to compare ourselves with another, by using their growth, their progress as a yardstick to measure ours. When we keep doing that, we're kind of setting ourselves up in a trap. When you tend to compare, you're like, oh, who does it better? Yes, stuff like, oh, my friend's wife does it better than you do. My mom cooks better than you do. Oh, my friend's husband, takes care of his wife better than you do. All sorts of things. Why do we tend to make comparisons? Probably because we grew up with it. When we're younger, you hear stuff like, oh, who came first in the class? Oh, because you came third, doesn't mean that the person that came first has two heads and all of that. You compare one child with the other. You were being compared with your sibling, or you're kind of lazy, you're not as hardworking as your sibling, and then you kind of grow up into it and thinking that is the best way of measuring your growth or your progress in life. Sometimes it could be because you don't even know where you're going to. Imagine that you don't even have a vision. We've talked about vision before. You don't even have a vision. You don't know where you're going to. Supposing a man who has a blueprint or a plan to build a skyscraper, keeps on looking at another man who has a plan to build a story building. Definitely their time of project execution will not be the same. One will be longer than the other. And then the resources they will need won't be the same. The expertise they will need won't be the same. So if he keeps comparing himself, he will end up being miserable because it will be as same as if, oh, this person is faster, this person is doing it better, this person has accomplished so much and I've done so little. At the end of the day, he becomes miserable and perhaps might abandon his project. That's what has been, happening to most people in their homes. You look at another person's marriage vis-a-vis yours, forgetting that you're not on the same lane, forgetting that you're not married to the same spouse, and then you keep on making comparison, unnecessary comparison, and because of that you become, saddened, you're burdened, so much pressure, so much tension in the house. You can even make your spouse do what he or she doesn't want to do because you're mounting unnecessary pressure upon him or her. What about the children? You're setting them up for unnecessary or unhealthy competition because you're comparing one person with another. What happens at the end of the day? Everyone will be sad. Sometimes you can get depressed. And when you see that the person you're using as your yardstick is doing better and you're not measuring up in your own view, what will happen is that you will probably be envious of them because you're not measuring up. And then you start, resenting them. You get bitter when you see them. And then sometimes you even recruit others to hate them. At the end of the day, you don't know if you end up losing that relationship. You end up not gaining anything from that person because probably that person has something, of value to deposit into your life, which you have allowed comparison to hinder you from getting. Don't forget, our tracks are different. Where we are going to, we will get there if we remain focused and dedicated and committed to whatever it is that we're doing. Don't fall into the trap of comparison because it won't be good. It's not good, it's dangerous. It can get you stuck forever. Look out for the best in each other. Look out for the best in your spouse. Encourage each other. If you have to criticize, let it be constructive criticism, not destructive. Be thankful for the gift of your spouse. Because as you keep looking out for the best in him or her, you identify that this one is even better than the other person I was even looking at. Okay? There are some things that would distinguish them from the other person. Why not sit down and look out for such things? Stay off the comparison trap. Let's stop using other people as yardstick to measuring our progress in life or our growth in life or the success of our marriage. where you're going to. If you stay focused, you will get there. It's just a matter of time. Till I come your way again, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to share with others. And I also want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't done so, kindly do so. God bless you. Bye.